Welcome, dear listeners, to a tale as old as time, where kindness, wisdom, and nature weave a story you'll never forget. Our story begins in a lush green valley surrounded by rolling hills, home to a kind-hearted farmer named Elias. Elias wasn't wealthy, but his generosity was boundless, and his gentle spirit made him beloved by all. One morning, while tending to his fields, he heard a faint, pitiful sound, a desperate hiss. Following the noise, Elias found a snake, trapped under a pile of rocks. Its scales were dull, and its body weak, a clear sign it had been trapped for days. The snake pleaded with him, its voice frail but clear. "Please, kind farmer, free me. I haven't eaten in days and may not survive much longer." Elias hesitated. Stories of venomous snakes turning on their saviors echoed in his mind. Yet, looking into the creature's weary eyes, his compassionate heart won. He lifted the rocks, one by one, until the snake was free. But what came next was unexpected. Instead of gratitude, the snake coiled around Elias's leg, its eyes glinting with malice. "You fool," it hissed. "You should have let me die. Now I shall bite you, for it is my nature." Shocked, Elias pleaded, "Why harm the one who saved your life? Can't even a snake show gratitude?" But the snake tightened its grip, unmoved. Desperate, Elias cried out for help. From a willow tree nearby, a wise heron swooped down, its voice calm and commanding. "What is the meaning of this?" the heron asked. Elias explained, and the snake smugly added, "It is my nature to bite. Survival matters more than gratitude." The heron tilted its head, its keen eyes fixed on the snake. "If survival is your nature, let us test it. Release the farmer, and I shall judge fairly." Reluctantly, the snake uncoiled, slithering to the ground. The heron spoke, its tone thoughtful but firm. "Snake, your life was saved by kindness. Has that not changed your circumstances?" But the snake sneered. "Kindness? I care only for survival." The heron sighed. "Very well. If you reject compassion, let me show you its consequences." In a flash, the heron seized the snake in its sharp beak and soared into the sky. The snake thrashed and hissed in protest. "What are you doing?" it cried. The heron's reply was steady and resolute. "Those who harm their helpers must face the consequences of their nature." The heron flew high above a rushing river and released the snake into its cold embrace. The snake's hisses were lost in the roar of the water as it disappeared downstream. Returning to Elias, the heron shared words of wisdom that would stay with him forever. "Kindness is a gift, farmer, but it is not a guarantee. Offer it freely, but temper it with wisdom. Not all who receive it will honor it. Let this not darken your spirit, but strengthen your discernment." Elias bowed deeply, grateful and enlightened. From that day, he continued to be kind, but learned to pair his kindness with wisdom. As for the snake, it was never seen again. Perhaps it learned its lesson, or perhaps it sought new victims. Either way, its fate was a reminder. Nature, though powerful, must bear the weight of its choices. And so, the farmer, the heron, and the valley thrived, their days filled with harmony and peace. Moral of the story: kindness is a virtue, but it must be paired with wisdom to shield oneself from exploitation.